The interior doors, windows section of the console also includes the inspection of the garage doors. While sometimes the garage doors might be located in the warehouse space, on a loading dock, or anywhere else in the building, the doors for the garage door is located in this section. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about some of the components and some of the things you're going to look at while inspecting an overhead door. With these doors, they could be roller type doors like we have here. They could be a sectional door like we would have in other installations. So while looking at these doors, we need to look at to make sure it's firmly attached, firmly secured to the building. We should look at the bottom of the weather strip to make sure it seals off the building as well as possible. And then on top of that, if it does have a mechanical or automatic opener, we should look at the installation of it. Is it open or is it closed? Is it safe? Is the electric connection look and appear to be safe? And then on top of that, some overhead automatic doors on commercial settings still have an electronic safety eye like you would have in a residential style inspection, or sometimes they are without those. Many inspectors do report the presence or absence of those types of safety devices. A lot of times when we have an overhead door system like this, there is an emergency chain system. That chain system opens and closes without the overhead automatic door system in operation. It's a freewheel. So that's your choice if you want to test for those. Our note is to operate and open up these overhead doors, and so that's what we're going to do. To test these, we have a pretty standard commercial type installation. It's open, it's closed, and we have a stop. In doors that do not have electronic eyes, the stop is our safety. In many of these doors during the close, you have to depress it and hold it. If we have an electronic eye situation, the eyes are the safety, and so when I hit close, it'll come down unless the door hits an object or the electronic beam is broken. So with that, let's try the operation. During my testing, I will open the door all the way up to its fullest to make sure it hits its momentum and see if it hits anything in its path. In this particular door, it's a roller door, so it goes directly up, and then it'll roll upon itself and then close. Then I'll let it come down. If I'm going to test the electronic eyes, then I will break the beam, which I did, and then the door will recoil back up and be safe. So it's very important to test those aspects of the garage doors or overhead doors on every building, at every door. This could be time consuming if you've got a terminal that has 40, 50 loading docks and loading bays. That's a lot of doors to check. And so if you do not test every door, then make sure you let the client know that you tested a sample of those doors, but then do a visual on every door that you have to inspect.